Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yahshua Allah. Call Haloyim La Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakat for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the work. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more quoted precepts. Scripture tells us the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Alright? So there's a lot of individuals out here that's not walking in wisdom because they don't fear the Lord. Alright? A lot of individuals out here, I'm saying like that know that they're Hebrew Israelites. Still celebrating birthdays, still celebrating holidays, and somehow, using clever wordplay to try to show that it's not wrong that they're doing so because they may not actually throw a party or whatever the hell, but you still wishing happy, you know what I'm saying? It's the same, you still operating in the same spirit. You're not operating in the spirit of the fear of the Lord. Right? And therefore you're not operating in wisdom. In these times, ahead, the times that we're in, man, if you don't have the fear of the Lord and you're not walking in wisdom, man, you're done. Just being real, you're done. Right? You can't say, I didn't know, right? Because the Lord made sure that His word went all around the earth, from one end to the other. That's how we know that the end is here. Right? That's another reason why we know the end is here, because the gospel or the kingdom has been preached all around the world. And Scripture says as soon as that happens, then comes the end. Right? If you're not operating in the fear of the Lord, man, you're done, man. You're done. Isaiah 33:6 does not apply to you, right? Knowledge and wisdom should be the stability of thy times. And where does wisdom come from? Out of the fear of the Lord. Knowledge, all of that, come from the same place. The fear of the Lord, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, light, all that comes from the fear of the Lord. Love, all that comes from the fear of the Lord. If you don't have those things, if you're not operating in the fear of the Lord, then man, you're done. What's the fear of the Lord? The fear of the Lord is you actually fear a being higher than yourself, which is Yahweh. His name is Yahweh, the creator of all things, the king of spirits. Right? You actually fear him and what he says he can't do, because we see examples of what he can do every day. Right? You see people dying these horrific deaths. You see people plagued with, different illnesses. You see children, being dismembered. You see and you hear of all kinds of atrocities happening on this earth. And if you're really operating in the fear of the Lord, operating in wisdom, you understand that the Lord controls good and evil. Right? Scripture says, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it. Right? Scripture says, I am He. Right? And there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive. I wound and I heal. I, the Lord, do all these things. So if you understand and the Lord does all these things, you fear that. You're afraid. It's just like a child being afraid of his dad. Yeah, I was terrified of my pop when I was younger. I done got older now, and it's a different relationship, and even that was through trial and fire, right? But I still don't come to my dad no any kind of way, because I still have a fear. That's my dad. How much more Yahweh, man? Right? By Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? You better get in line, man. Straight like that. Doing what you want to do because it feel good. You know what I'm saying? Still operating, operating in the world because the Lord ain't damned your ass up right quick. All of this is scripture, man. Right? You feel like it's okay because judgment hasn't come upon you speedily. Right? And scripture said don't do that. Right? Don't say, well, I haven't gotten judged for this, that, and the third, so, what I'm saying, it's all good. I'm straight. No, don't do that, man. If you know you're wrong, then act like it, man, and start operating correctly. Right? Starting with the doctrine. Yeah, everybody want to follow a doctrine that feel good to you, that allow you to still do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas, they follow different teachers because either they say it's okay to smoke weed or it's okay to have sex with your woman on Sabbath. Just whatever. And if it makes them okay, right? Because they say, man, so many restrictions. They trying to restrict us and restrain us and do this, blah, 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 blah. Nah, the Lord is, man. Right? The Lord is. It's written in his word. So if it's written in his word, then you should have fear and honor enough to be obedient to the Lord's word as best you can, because we understand that this flesh, these chains of darkness is contrary to the word. We get that. Right? The Lord already added that into the equation. That's what Yahushua, came and did what he did for us. Scripture said it behooved him to come as his brothers, right? So that he can be our righteous high priest, fully understanding what we're going through, right? So the Lord already know about this flesh, but your mind and your flesh should not operate in the same realm, right? Even though we understand scripture says the heart is desperately wicked and deceitful above all things. I'm roughly paraphrasing, right? We understand that our mind is wicked, but scripture also says we die daily. So your old mindset should be changed with each day that goes by. But how is it changed? You being obedient to the word. All of this is in scripture, man. How does a young man change his ways, man? Be obedient to the word, man. Bump how you feel about the thing, man. Bump how everybody else feels about it. And that get a lot of people in this truth too. Right? You get so much negative around you as it pertains to you standing for the Lord, that ultimately you finally cave in. Whether it be because, oh yeah, he running from the folk. That will. Whether it be because you either tired of hearing it, like they done wore you down, or you genuinely miss being around certain people and they not bending as it pertains to coming around on particular days, because that's what it all be about. You know what I'm saying? As far as celebrating these different holidays, your people won't just come together just to be coming together. They have to come together either for something tragic or the holidays, either for funerals or the holidays. Right? The majority of people don't just it's a Friday, right? It's not Shabbat, it's whatever. It's just a regular day. Hey, let's come together and we're gonna do a cookout or whatever. The people don't do that. But swallow them down, they want to see you and they miss you and want. Right? Hey man, scripture says, why trimmest thy ways for love? Bump them folk, man. Like being real. If they can't understand what you about, then bump them. Yeah, family members included. Straight like that. If they your real family, they understand. Oh, he trying to do something righteous, because you've explained this is in the Bible. You've explained the Lord requires this. You done showed proof of what you talking. You're not just talking and just not showing nothing, so that now you can have scoffers in your own own bloodline, but you actually are breaking down why you stopped doing this and why you stopped doing that and why you believe this and why you believe that. You're going into history. Now, whether they hear or forbear, that's between them and the Lord, but you've done your part. And your part also includes standing stiffly for the name of the word, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Fear the Lord, man. That's going to save your life. Right? And this devil is coming down with great wrath, man. The stuff I've been seeing over the news as it pertains to little buddy in office, man. Yeah, he finna get ill. He coming after the bread. He coming after the poor people's money, man. Now, how much more evil can you get where you know your citizens are struggling? You know the people you ruling over are barely making it. You know this because you're making it so. To the point where you talking about, well, we're going to give you a refund because we understand the tariffs. So you already understand that your people hurting. On top of that, now you finna come, yeah. So it's finna get ill, man. Scripture says the earth is giving into the hand of the wicked, and this wicked ass devil is about to show his horns. That lamb shit about to leave, right? And he's about to come full draconian on all our asses. So your ass need to have the fear of the Lord. If not, man, the Lord, one way or the other, after death by pain for you, right? But Yahweh Shem outside Ratazah, you hear this, you understand this. It's not, it ain't true. We looking forward, we looking beyond the nonsense to come, and we looking towards, salvation. All right, so with that, knowing the time that now it's high time to awake out of sleep, man, fear the Lord. Wrong with you. All right. Call Loyim La Yahweh by Sam Yahweh Shai by Hasam Harakakodash. Shalom Yasharallah and Abba Babal.